to our minds and all our hearts. From the rising to the setting of the sun, we shall honour our ancestral gods. Please repeat after me. Hail Warden!
Hail Warden!
Hail Free!
Hail Free!
Hail Ingwe!
Hail Ingwe!
Hail Thunor!
Hail Thunor!
Hail our ancestors!
Hail our ancestors!
Hail the kindreds of the Northern Dawn! Humbly ask thee, O High Thunderer, Thunor, son of Woden, the highest, Birth and Madar, please hallow this sacred way of thought in your great name. Norvayo, Norvayo, Norvayo. This space is set aside for Holy Siddha. This space is set aside as holy to the gods. Curse be upon any who would forestall this holy work of the gods or overrun this area. I ask ill wights to fare away. Any who hear this, be warned. The gods will draw nigh. This place is taken for Holy Siddha. I ask the high gods of Osyard and Wanaham, please bless this holy rite, the sacred circle, and all here present. The sight of my ancestors and God, I swear to distant Christ, let my kinsmen join our sacred gathering.
To ask, even though I'm interfering, what are you doing?
It's holy, right.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Jack, this way. Jack, come on. Hey. I'm so sorry. Come
That's
on.
all right. All right, Jack. That's no problem, love. Now we've gathered here in Frith. If anyone here breaks their sacred troth, let him be known as an ifling in the eyes of our ancestral gods and honoured ancestors. I've been to the earth and my God. Now, them shenanigans out of the way. Welcome to our wild stallion kindred, Litha Blot. Although we're now in Aftera Litha, we also be observing rites from last month's summer solstice at Era Litha. We hail Sunna and give thanks at this time of year. In the northern hemisphere she is shining at her brightest. We honour our whites of the land. We honour the favoured son of the All-Father Woden and Mador Free, our bleeding god. We praise Lord Ingwe, one ear god. We give our Earth and Mother praise. Udana, an ancient name for Fjorkin or Djorth, and Mother Nertus, all incantations of Mother Earth, who is awash in fertility. We give thanks for our very lives, to whom we will one day return. Yes, yes, right there. All right, yeah, I cut. Now a short prayer to Mother Nertus. Hail to Mother Nertus, deep-rooted goddess, heart of the one ear, soul of the earth, centre and source of our existence. Straight and true your wagon fared, Nertus, drawn by kind-eyed cows, veiled in fine cloth, served by doomed men, your secrets still unknown. Nertus, ancient one, knowing one, mother of gods from icy peaks to fiery depths, field and furrow, seed and soil, all are yours. Hail Mother Nertus. give special thanks to our High Thunderer Thunor this time of year. Some of our friends actually hold Thunor's bloats. Great enforcer of the Asir, bringer of the rains, and maker of the crops grow. We give thanks to our farmers who toil in the fields to feed our folk. May this year's yield be good to them. In this second England, many years ago, two brothers of proud Heritage stock, Hengist and Orsa, fared well across the North Sea, and with their deeds our folks did spring. While kindred of theirs toiled the land before them, at Litha our ancestors were traditionally of sacrifice the boar to Lord Ingwe in gratitude for the community's continued good fortune. It was a time of great healing, of cleansing and new life. Now I'll ask my Mike to say a short prayer to Lord Ingwe, please.
Prayer to Ingwe, Waspu Hal Suna, glory of Elven, heavenly gem, giver of life light.
Sorry, Ingwe. Suna.
Suna.
That's right.
Prayer to Ingwe, Hal to the god of the people, called Elfin, dwarf friend and keeper of the season, strong of arm and sharp of wit, the warrior poet of dancing blades. Beautiful Ingwe, whose mighty staff brings forth life in barren places. The wheel is turning. And sorry.
Right. Sorry, no problem. Chorus.
Oh, sorry.
So it's
Chorus of the stars sings to us of lean winters, the fires are stopped. The harvest come, and now we.
Right. Await.
We await the long night. Teach us not to fear the dark, but revel in it. Let our hearts be high with song. Let our hearts be ablaze with passion, life, and never be free of hardship, for that is the way of Midgard. But those who dance for Ingwe, among the flames, between the fires, and beneath the moon, know that light and life will return. But such is his gift to all those who remember. And so the wheel turns again. Hail, Lord Ingwe!
Hail Ingwe!
What's the
What's the word? Sorry, John.
What's the flavour? What's flavoured meat? How much is the wash? Ancient it, they'll eat them and all.
Minute. Grace us with their presence. Important. There is evidence of heathen rites as far back as the 4th century being celebrated by rolling flaming wheels downhill to a river at Midsummer's Eve. It was time of divination. The Anglo-Saxon Canute Latunga says it's best time to collect certain plants for healing. In fact, St. John's Wort Eve was a time when the herbs were most potent and magical. Midsummer festivals were common across northern Europe and marked with the purifying agent of bonfires and livestock. Sometimes driven between two fires, so the smoke would cleanse and protect them from pests, supernatural attacks and diseases. Placing St. John's Day so close to the solstice shows the church superimposing itself on an important pagan festival in accordance with Pope Gregory's instructions. In ancient times, bonfires were known as bone fires, where the animals that were sacrificed to the gods would be eaten and their bones thrown onto the fire. There are records of folk carrying fire around their fields, and our ancestors slept over bonfires to keep unpleasant wights at bay. Traditionally, our ancestors would stay awake all night on Midsummer's Eve to welcome the rise of Suna. And Mark's going to close us with a prayer from Suna.
Prayer to Suna, Waspu Hail Suna, glory of Elven heavenly gem, giver of life, light and warmth. Today we honour you, Waspu Hail Suna, bright, clad rider of summer skies, who shines down brightly across. Today we honour you, Waspu Hail Suna, who races through the heavens, day after day, year after year. Today we honour you, Waspu Hail Suna, radiant and golden goddess, fair sister, mighty day, we honour you, we give thanks unto you and pray this day you accept our offering. Hail Sun.
Hail sooner!
Hail sooner!
This time of year, we also honour Holiday, the outdoor, Golden and indoor circles. This was from a friend of mine on social media. I believe it was his own work. Favourite son of all Father Woden and Mother Free, Warlord, beloved Os, loved by all, you are hearkened.
Of lean winters, the fires are stopped. The harvest come, and now we. Right.
Await.
We await the long night. Teach us not to fear the dark, but revel in it. Let our hearts be high with song. Let our hearts be ablaze with passion, life, and we ever be free of hardship, for that is the way of Midgard. But those who dance for Ingrid among the flames, between the fires and beneath the moon, know that light and life will return. But such is his gift to all those who remember. And so the wheel turns again. Hail, Lord Ingrid!
Hail Ingrid!
What's been here?
Sorry, John.
What's the flavour? What's flavoured meat? How much is the wasp? Mention it, they'll eat them and all.
Minute. Grace us with their presence. Important. There is evidence of heathen rites as far back as the 4th century being celebrated by rolling flaming wheels downhill to a river at Midsummer's Eve. It was time of divination. The Anglo-Saxon Canute Latunga says it's best time to collect certain plants for healing. In fact, St. John's Wort Eve was a time when the herbs were most potent and magical. Midsummer festivals were common across northern Europe and marked the purifying agent of bonfires and livestock. Something was sometimes driven between two fires so the smoke would cleanse and protect them from pests, supernatural attacks and diseases. Placing St. John's Day so close to the solstice shows the church superimposing itself on an important pagan festival in accordance with Pope Gregory's instructions. In ancient times, bonfires were known as bone fires, where the animals that were sacrificed to the gods would be eaten and their bones thrown onto the fire. There are records of folk carrying fire around their fields, and our ancestors slept over bonfires to keep unpleasant wights at bay. Traditionally, our ancestors would stay awake all night on Midsummer's Eve to welcome the rise of summer. Mark's going to close us with a prayer from Summer.
Prayer to Summer. Waspu hail Summer. Glory of elven heavenly gem. Giver of night, light and warmth. Today we honour you. Waspu hail Summer. Bright, clad rider of summer skies, who shines down brightly across. Today we honour you. Waspu hail Summer. Who races through the heavens, day after day, year after year. Today we honour you. Waspu hail Summer. Radiant and golden goddess, fair sister, mine today, we honour you, we give thanks unto you and pray this day you accept our offering. Hail soon.
Hail sooner!
Hail sooner.
This time of year, we also honour Holiday, the outdoor, Golden and indoor circles. This was from a friend of mine on social media. I believe it was his own work. Favourite son of all Father Woden and Mother Free, Warlord, beloved Os, loved by all, you are hearkened to and upheld for who you are, the being of a great warrior, the being of highborn stock, struck and killed by your own brother who was bewitched. Summer is here, we see your day's eye. May you be a light to shine in our lives during dark times. Give us the you were given by your Father, all Father, to all. Uphold what is right, and yield the tidings, and happiness and light to our kindred and guests. Hail Balder! And finally, prayer to God to all. This time of year, we yield for his warm rains to water the crops for our hard-working farm folk. Prayer to thee, Thunor. Hail to thee, Thunor, God of thunder, God of the oak. Welcome to thee, Thunor, protector of all these folk. You who wield the lightning. Hail, thunderer, raw striker. Hail, Wyrn, bane, and slayer of Ettins. Hail, son of Eotha. Hail, guardian of Midian Yard. Hail, you who are the strongest of gods. Hail to thee. Hail, Thunor. Right, got an esteemed guest with us today, Mr. John White from Breckenford YouTube channel. I'm told 55,000 subscribers now, so thank you very much, John. Yeah.
Just thank you for inviting me to Kindred. It's appreciated. I enjoyed your prayers, and it's nice to meet like-minded folk. I appreciate it. Hail the high gods. Thank you for bringing me. Yeah. That's how.
What's out?
The final hammer of in a minute, Mike, yeah. Final offering to Mother Earth. Arce, the earth of Mordor. Hallowed is the forte, fear of Mordor. Vai otto grovende, on God des me, podre je fillet, feram tenite. You do the final hammer, right, Mike?
Oh, I just don't remember it.
Sorry, my friend, sorry.
Yes, no.
Oh no, I wanted to have a right. You can just say, I got the last shot on the hand.
Tell you what, I'll wing it.
Okay, good man. That's what I say.
In our hearts, in our minds, upon the rising, upon the setting. We hail our gods of our ancestors. Hail Woden.
How about it?
Hail Frigg.
How free?
Hail Thunor.
Good Lord.
And hail Sif.
How's it?
And hail gods of our ancestors.
How God of our ancestors?
We hail our ancestors, those who passed one or many moons ago. They are remembered and are honoured by our right this day.
Hail.
Hail.
So,
Lastly, hail our kindred and all belong.
how kindred?
Our right is ended, our space is up.